Following Friday's incident, in which a mineral water bottle was thrown at Grade 1 Magistrate Gladys Kamasanyu as she delivered a sentence in a case against researcher Dr. Stella Nyanzi, the Chief Justice has today condemned the hooliganism as uncalled for. The Chief Justice Bart Katureebe said that he is already in touch with relevant authorities to ensure there is adequate security for all judicial officers and has instructed the Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs to treat this matter with urgency and present it to Cabinet. Justice Katureebe has also commended Grade 1 Magistrate Gladys Kamasanyu for remaining calm throughout the proceedings, and his voice has been amplified by the newly appointed Permanent Secretary to the Judiciary, Pius Vigirimana. The President of the Uganda Law Society, Simon Lokodo, added his voice, labeling the attack a violation of the sanctity of court.
We have on several occasions condemned this act, whether by government or by private individuals.
We asked Lokodo whether it is a sign of loss of trust in the judiciary.
In as far as it being a sign of discontent, there will always be a losing side in court, that is discontent. But can you imagine us, all of us, coming up and starting to fight just because we are discontent? There are procedures we follow.
It is the people's acceptance of your legitimacy that validates your tenure. So this is an overwhelming vote of no confidence in the judiciary.
Lokodo attributes this act of frustration to bad manners and politicizing everything. He believes that Nyanzi's pleaders had a legal alternative to politicizing the proceedings.
A remedy that they should have sought would have been a stay of proceedings, because we have challenged that section of the Computer Misuse Act, and there is a constitutional petition pending hearing.
It is quite possible that the frustration also arose from a complete about turn, a violation of a sacrosanct constitutional norm that the accused must be present at their trial throughout up to the point of sentencing. The excuse that audiovisual link rules and facilities permit her to stay at Luzira and observe proceedings is completely absurd. Audiovisual link rules clearly state that they were enacted to facilitate witnesses in giving testimony. Dr. Stella Nyanzi is not a witness.
However, Lokodo believes there are seeds of violence that have been sown among the general public, that the only way one can achieve justice is through violence.
You have told a generation that is now of age that we are entitled because we went to the bush. You're sending a signal that the only way you can be entitled in this nation is by fighting.
Meanwhile, the Minister for Ethics and Integrity, Simon Lokodo, is planning fresh legal action against Dr. Stella Nyanzi for her unbecoming conduct in court on Friday.
The Anti-Pornography Act is very clear. It criminalizes any activity of exposure of parts of the body that are provocative. And we are going to apply the law.
The minister also says they are also planning a psychiatric assessment on Dr. Nyanzi to ascertain her mental health.
A mother of all people doing that in public. I have every reason to think that upstairs, in terms of mind, she is not steady, and therefore would probably be more urgent to take her to a hospital to check her medical status.
Lokodo also condemned the misconduct in court by Dr. Nyanzi's supporters. PATRICK SENYONDO, NTV Weekend Edition.